This is the Extraordinary Rayman because my opinion is just that interesting. What is a superhero? We hear the term superhero thrown around a lot nowadays, don't we? I mean, we're literally bombarded with superheroes nowadays. We have the Spider-Man reboot coming out. We have The Dark Knight Rises. Dark Knight Rises! We have talks of a Superman reboot. The Green Hornet movie just came out. And we have parodies like Kick-Ass and stuff like that. And we have TV shows like The Cape. And we have TV shows like Smallville. Die! But, what is a superhero? What is a superhero? What is a superhero? Is it a man in tights flying around the city? Is it a big muscular man in spandex fighting crime? So fret not, citizen, your friendly neighborhood Extraordinary Rayman is here to explain everything to you. A superhero must meet 3 criteria before actually being a superhero. Number 1, a superhero has to have a recognizable costume and or a recognizable look. Number 2, a superhero must have abilities and skills far above the average person. And number 3, a superhero has to use these abilities to fight evil and help people. So taking this description, let's dive into it a little bit. First of all, you have something, we'll call it the Superman class. You know, big, powerful character who can fly and has all these superpowers. Someone kind of like Captain Marvel, Green Lantern, or, I don't know, Superman. A character like Superman, he can fly around, he can avert natural disasters, he can save plane crashes, and he can fight alien threats that no other person, military, superhero, anything is qualified to do. But at the same time, they're a little bit relatable, especially a character like Superman. A character like Batman is not designed to do that. That's not a bad thing, it's just not his character. But then you have a character like Batman. His superpowers, they stem from his gear and his skills. He has bulletproof Kevlar on him that prevents him from getting shot. He has lots of, items in his utility belt, like a grapple gun, batarang, smoke bombs, mini explosives, and stuff like that. Things that give him an upper hand in his fight on crime. He also has other resources like the Oracle and his Batmobile and stuff like that. Also, something very important about Batman is his skill set and his abilities. He's an incredible martial artist. He's trained for years all around the world, and he can beat 10 guys in a fight. But something that's usually downplayed about Batman is his detective skills, because he is, as everybody likes to say, the world's greatest detective. So in a nutshell, Batman is a superhero because he has better fighting skills. He's smarter, stronger, faster than the average person. And, thanks to his resources, he's high above anybody else in his fight on crime. Now, in my definition, I use the term unique look when talking about their costumes. I use that description because that description pertains to characters like Hellboy. Hellboy doesn't necessarily have a costume. I do not necessarily qualify a trench coat as a costume, but Hellboy has a very recognizable look. But he does fight evil. He fights demonic evil, not really crime. 2 characters I think that require attention now are Sandman, Morpheus, and Constantine. Constantine, you could possibly argue, could be labeled as a superhero. He has abilities far above that of the average person. I would guess most people walking the street don't know magic. And he does, like Hellboy, fight demonic and spiritual evil. But he doesn't really have a costume, per se. I mean, to someone like me, a comic reader, he has a recognizable look. But he doesn't have a recognizable look in the way that, Spider-Man does. You can just take Spider-Man's webbing, or just his symbol, and you know it's him. Or you can just take the bat symbol, and you know it's Batman. So the verdict for Constantine? Maybe. Now Sandman is also a little tricky. Granted, I don't know as much about the Sandman as I probably should talking about it the way I'm about to. But Morpheus does have 1, a unique look, and 2, abilities far beyond any person, really. But does he fight evil? I'd be really interested to see what my viewers have to say about that. But Mr. Extraordinary Rayman, Yes, boy, what is it? What about real-life superheroes? Oh, you mean the crazy people who dress up in really goofy costumes and run around town trying to be superheroes? No, I don't mean those weirdos. I mean, like, firefighters and police officers. What a fantastic question! Yes, in a way, doctors, firefighters, all the traditional real-life superheroes could be qualified as superheroes given this description. They have training and abilities above us. Cops can shoot better, they're better at fighting, firefighters know how to save people, and surgeons know how to cut a person open and put them back together and make them fine. And some of these people even have costumes, basically. So yes, when people talk about real-life superheroes being superheroes, I do believe they can qualify as superheroes. So just to recap, superheroes need a costume, need to be stronger and faster than normal people, and need to help people fight evil. Thanks, Spidey! Spider-Man, remind me, it's now time for the random question of the now! Today's random question of the now is, what do you think is a superhero? And who's your favorite? Post your comment down there. Thanks, and you're welcome. This is the Extraordinary Rayman signing off. I will see you all next time.